Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back. Yeah, I wasn't really planning to do this. This just came up because, yeah, there was some other stuff I was trying to do. Yeah. So, listen up. Did you guys ever wonder what really happened between Megan Good and Devon Franklin? Because, I mean, didn't they seem like the perfect couple? They even wrote a book called The Wait, right? Like, I think they were both Christian, and, like, isn't he like a pastor or something? And they talked about their story, how they were brought together, like, I guess by God, basically, and how they met, and how she was, looking for somebody and kind of like, what's the word, being celibate, and he was celibate, and they found each other, and it was like such a beautiful love story. I thought they were going to be together forever. So I kind of always wonder, like, what really happened? You know what I mean? Guys, I don't know, man. Get your popcorn, get your favorite seat, whatever it is, make yourself comfortable, because I'm going to go through this very, very, very slowly. The cards have a lot to say. I asked two questions, okay? The second one, I wasn't planning to ask. Where did I write it, anyways? Okay, so here's the first question. What really happened between Devon Franklin and Megan Good to cause them to break up? This is what I asked. What really happened between Devon Franklin and Megan Good to cause them to break up? Okay? Guys, the first card out is the three-way card. We know what three-way means. Okay? So I'm going to go through it the way that I usually would. All right? But I just want you to know the first card out is three-way. So and then it tells me she was rejecting him, okay, because she knows something she wasn't telling him. Like, it's like keeping secrets, right? And then the card of huge hiding something or hiding things comes up. Anyway, let me read the way I usually do, okay? So somebody was in a three-way relationship here, and they began to reject their partner. They were keeping secrets. There was something that they knew that they weren't sharing. And here's this indicator of secrets again. So there was something that was hidden, or some things, and then it shows me the energy of the woman who's happy and single and doing her own thing. Okay? Remember, the question is, what really happened between Devon Franklin and Megan Good to cause them to break up? Somebody was in a three-way, somebody began to reject somebody was keeping secrets, there was something or some things going on unknown, and it looks like somebody began to act like they were single and not in a relationship anymore. So I needed to know what on earth this was. So I asked about this whole three-way thing, and here's what it told me. She began to withhold her, well, you know what this is looking like? She was withholding something, but what it tells me is she was holding back feelings. Okay? So she wasn't giving to him in terms of giving her emotions so that he could be emotionally satisfied. That's what it tells me, right? Then I wanted to know more about this. What is she hiding stuff, right? And it's like it's telling me she wants him for money. She wants to have the money and she wants to leave. Like, literally, guys, that's what it's saying, okay? That's what it's saying. She wants to have the money and leave. Okay, so I still needed to know, like, what on earth are you talking about? Tell me more. And then it tells me that she did leave and he was basically heartbroken. Something like this, okay? And then there's a small indicator that wasn't clear to me. I wanted to know, did she ever have a boyfriend at some time? Because this is looking like she had a boyfriend and like she cut her husband off. That's what it looks like, okay? So I needed to know. So I asked again, did she have a boyfriend? Did Megan Good have a boyfriend while she was with Devon Franklin? And it's telling me she had a lot of options in love. And she was very money wanting. Like, it's like she wanted to date somebody who had like a bunch of money. And like it's almost like this was her work. I know this sounds really weird, but women have been known to do that. And because she was thinking money focused and like who can she date now, and who can she get money from or something like that, she started to become defensive with him, right? Okay, so listen, what was the next question I asked? Yeah. So then I just asked straight, was Meagan Good cheating on Devon Franklin? And here's what it showed me. Basically, it showed me yes. Okay, it showed me yes. It shows me the card of juggling. So she did have someone else that she was with. Oh, and before was this separate? I think, okay, I don't know why these are over here. So it tells me yes, and that this is something that he found out about that brought like this huge moment to his life that was not very nice for him. And the reason why he was so shocked by all this is because he was looking at it as we are a divine couple. Now, in his words, he wouldn't use that, but it was like to him, they were brought together by God, and she had her nice position, he had his nice position. They were a power couple in his mind. And so there wasn't any issues, there wasn't any problems. Why did she do this sudden thing that that was such a surprise to him? And he feels like she became egotistical. She was all about her ego all of a sudden. Meanwhile, they had things so good, and all of a sudden it looks like she started cheating. And I asked, like, oh, did she start cheating? And it looks like yes, because whatever it was that she was doing, it made him feel less than. And she was, again, withholding feelings from him. And then what is this? Yeah, and this thing that whatever she did that was like egotistical, it caused him to feel a lot of sorrow, a lot of regret. He was sad, and it broke his heart. No, sorry. It caused him to feel a lot of sorrow. He felt really bad, and it was because of it was a three-way relationship. It was a three-way relationship. That's why. So that was the clear answer right there. And then this was, to clarify another part of the reading, it shows very clear lying, cheating, deception, and that she wanted to leave him. So for me, if I were to conclude this whole thing, she began doing like three-way relationships. I don't know if the money was a motivating factor or she just lost interest. I would say she probably just lost interest in him, right? But then she started this whole money thing. She wanted his money. Then she even wanted somebody new that had like more money, and she just wanted money. And even though, yes, they did have a good position in life and a good life, and they were a power couple, she just became egotistical and started thinking about money. And he got heartbroken, and there was another man involved. I don't know if at some point or the whole way through, that I'm not sure of. So this is really surprising to me because obviously Devon Franklin is not the type of person who's going to come out and say, well, he's not, right? We know he's not. We know he's a good soul. We know that he's like, isn't he like a pastor? He doesn't act like that, so to speak. We know that about him. And if she was doing these things, she's definitely not going to come out and tell us what she was doing or how she was feeling or how she was thinking, right? So really, we were never going to know. So that's why I started checking up on this whole thing. And let's be honest, women have done that. Men have done that. It happens, But it's just a surprise to me because I was seeing them as both believing in God, both committed to the relationship, and that they were going to stay in that relationship forever, as a divine couple and as a power couple. But, yep, things. So, guys, if this was entertaining for you, please do leave me a thumbs up so that I know, so that I can make more like this. And if you have somebody you'd like me to read about, then leave that in the comments for me. Of course, if you're new, subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you later. Bye.